Good morning. What's going on? I am having some coffee. This place called Good Coffee Company. And we are going to have a little morning date. See what's going on. I'm at the
It's not gonna move.
mid. What is going on? Just got some blood work done, hematology. It's a beautiful day. Look at the sun. It's awesome. That lady was a pro. Talking about my birthday being on Easter this morning. Day 2. Hey. What is going on, y'all? It's day 2. Today I have to finish writing episode 7 for the Sry Not Sry Podcast. Super stoked. Excited. I did a video. My bro, Malik. Don't y'all believe him in that comment section. Gifted me with an amazing mic that our producer and co-host, the genius behind the production, Frank Watson, was like, hey, y'all need to up your game. He's really good at stuff like that. And the show's about to be upped, elevated, shall I say. So, if y'all don't know the dynamic, it's my show. Hey, so check it. Okay, I had to pull over really quick. All right. This show would not be where it is and what it is without Frank and Malik. Malik has been my co-host since day 1. Frank couldn't physically be here, but he was a vital part of the show as well. Okay, God gave me the concept. He allowed me to create it, gave me the direction, but it did not take off until God brought in Malik and Frank. So, I see it as our show, all right? Just clarify some things. Without them, the show wouldn't be what it is, because I'm boring. No, I'm just kidding. Back to the regular blog. It's me, it's my boy Malik, and my boy Frank, and we all have our specialties. That's why we work well together. You know what I'm saying? Different perspectives, some of the same perspectives, amazing angles, great storytelling, writing. And I'm not saying it because I'm the writer. I'm saying it because, like, when God puts something together, it's always going to gel. It's always going to work. And I'm really excited about the new Sry Not Sry. We were top 15 for a Christian podcast back then. Yes, it's Christian, but it's more just 3 dudes, 3 dads, 3 husbands, 3 just people enjoying life and talking about life. And it's going to be fantastic. You know, when God gave me this idea of Sry Not Sry, speaking our truth in a way that's just like, yo, in our unapologetic truth. I'll say it like that. Just, you can tell it just works. Had a little mini hiatus from it, not because of anything bad, but again, thank you for the prayers. Parker had her surgery. Brittany got sick. You know, had to take care of a lot of things, and buy a lot of things and just elevate because God blessed us with a lot of things. So literally that's what's going on. Why does this car right here have its flashes on? You good? Not know? Anyway, so today, finishing episode 7, taking it a new direction, doing some new things. Well, going back to some things we did. We're going to be introducing the artist of the week, the album of the week, and we're going to be talking about a lot of other things that we've been talking about. Plus, I was talking about the 6 areas of life. Came up with the name. I'm gonna call it the Beta Blueprint. That's spiritual wealth, mental wealth, financial wealth, emotional wealth, relational wealth, and mental wealth. That's literally what we're gonna be talking about, and I'm super excited for that. So I'm gonna finish that. I'm going to go over the Outcast devotional and finish that. I had the Bible app like months ago reach out to me. I felt like I wasn't worthy, so I didn't really do anything with that. But I'm going to reach back out to the Bible app so I can do a devotional with y'all and then maybe pass on one of my devotionals. So I got 3 coming out right now. One's called Athlete, and it's a devotional that's geared in the mindset of an athlete, whatever sport you choose to do or whatever creative art that you choose to do. The second one is called PTSD. I'm just going to call it about that. It's geared for military. I might come up with a different name for it, but it's geared towards military individuals that are dealing with some mental trauma. You know, I can't fathom. I've never served my country in that way. I've never been on the battlefield, but I have a brother who is a chief in the Navy, and he's experienced that. I have a really good friend who was an EOD tech. He's my brother too, who was an EOD tech in the Air Force. The guy's a genius. We don't believe in the same things, but I love him like my brother because he is my brother. He's dealt with some things as an EOD tech. You know, like there's just a plethora amount of individuals who have been in the military, and I want to help them, okay, from a perspective of counseling, coaching, just talking about life, dealing with depression and trauma and failure, even successes. So that's coming for my military family. And then there's outcasts, people that feel like an outcast, but there's orientation. Actually, I'm not going to give away what outcast means. I already gave away the O. But it's a breakdown on how you can deal with your stressors. It's a breakdown on how we can overcome trauma and to start. And you can continue to cycle this through this. Journaling. I have challenges for these devotionals. And so I'm going to do that. That's next. And then I'm going to continue to film because this is day 2. And get back on the design and the breakdown. What I had to do with the Reverence app is I had to not start from zero, but I was looking at different apps that could do the same thing. And I get it. Again, we all wear shoes, but there's Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Puma, even Skechers, Doc Martens, whatever. We all sometimes we do the same thing, but in a different way. But I don't want to be another Bible app. I don't. And so I am going back to the drawing board, not fully back to the drawing board, but I'm trying to, again, I want this to create memories. I want this to create guidance. I want this to be coaching. I want it to be mentoring. I want it to be creating a community of individuals that, if they need help, they have help. If they want to meet like-minded people where we're like misfits, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. I am. I've royally screwed up so bad that people turn their back on me, and I know what that feels like, and I don't want anybody else to feel alone like that. I don't. No one deserves to feel alone like that. I get it. I mean, what people think I did, what they know I did in the past, I'm not talking about the big event where a guy was like, yo, you need to have this happen to you. Skeletons need to come out of the closet. Because what happened in 2023 wasn't what happened. God had something else. And when I tell people about that, they're like, oh, crap. Okay, that makes sense. But again, he pruned some people out of my life that needed to be out of my life. He weeded some people out of my life. He just pulled people out of my life that needed to go. And that's why I say I have a fresh start in my 30s. I'm doing an app. I got a channel now. I got a podcast that's going to be extremely successful. He brought out all of these creative writing ideas. It's crazy that I can say I'm an author. I'm an author that y'all don't know about yet. Well, the ones that do know, and the ones that have seen and read Little Big Miracles, they're like, bro, God is great. 100%. He is great. But I'm going to do those things when I get back to the crib. I got to work out. I'm going to film a little workout with resistance bands. I got to start small. Time to get into that. Time to get in shape. And then my son has some football practice that we're going to look at, and we're going to go from there. All right. I'll see you on the next one.
Sorry, fam. I thought the video was getting a little bit long, so check this out. This was downloaded today, Sunday, so by Wednesday you should have part 2. Love y'all. Peace.